becoming a great artist or craft maker, developing skills. People sometimes give the impression that their talent is natural and inborn, but in reality it is the result of many hours of focused practice and immersing themselves in what they do. This potential exists within us all, and not just an unusually gifted few. Having found your ideal path, you must now devote sufficiently deep, focused quality time to developing your skills. You must learn the details of your chosen art or craft, including any rules or principles, and understand the tools and materials used. After 10,000 hours deeply learning and practicing a particular skill, something seems to happen within the human brain as it makes connections between your skills and the rest of your knowledge and sense of self. As you listen to and reconnect with your own inner voice, your trade, art or craft becomes a part of who you are and how you express yourself. The intuitive feel for what you are doing becomes hardwired into your brain, nervous system and muscle memory. If you want to achieve supreme skill, then you are setting out on a lifelong journey, not rushing to a destination. Practice the details of your work and learn from your failures as well as your successes. Everyone who has achieved greatness has had to learn from their mistakes along the way, and knowing you are on the right path will give you the patience and strength needed to carry on, overcoming setbacks and self-doubt. It is essential that you go through this process feeling fully engaged with what you are doing, making connections through every fibre of your being to your inner self. You will learn more quickly and deeply than someone who isn't really into what they are doing, and whilst they will become easily discouraged and distracted, you will not. As you see improvements in your level of skill the more you practice, this will spur you on to get even better, in a circle of increasing returns. Your growing sense of achievement will make you want to practice even more until your work becomes a natural, intuitive part of you. Reaching a high level of skill and expertise in your chosen career, trade, art or craft will require you to devote a huge amount of quality, focused time and effort to learning and practicing. Life is short, and most of us also need to earn a living. Therefore, whilst you must go through this process, your progress will be helped if you can find someone to work alongside who has already achieved the high level of skill that you aspire to. If you are able to work alongside them as their assistant, for example, you will have the opportunity to observe their style and technique, remaining open to absorbing their expertise, which could otherwise take far longer to achieve on your own. Remember though that you are forging your own path through life and developing your own unique talent. This process of learning from others, though it might last for 5 or 10 years, must eventually come to an end, even if that means overcoming resistance from others or doubt in your own abilities. Ultimately, therefore, your objective is to move on beyond those who you are learning from, so as to create your own unique work or business ideas. If you are unable to find someone to work alongside and learn from in such a way, then you could study the life and works of people in the same field as you whose work inspires you. They might be contemporary figures or people from the past, such as the designer William Morris, the artist Barbara Hepworth, or the sculptor Henry Moore. The internet can be an excellent source of information, as can libraries, but if possible, try to see examples of your role models' work in the real world, and perhaps surround yourself with pictures of them and their work to assist the process of immersing yourself in their world during this time. Whilst you might initially imitate the work of others, you must eventually develop your own unique style, drawing upon your inner voice and creativity. When you feel ready to do so, be guided by your inner voice to establish yourself independently and go out on your own in your chosen line of work, finding the energy to do so from your inner drive and confidence that you are on the right path.